Why does money slip through your fingers the moment you get it? You have a good month, and suddenly your car breaks down. You get a bonus, and an unexpected bill wipes it out. It feels like you're cursed. But this isn't bad luck. It's biology. Your nervous system has a specific capacity for wealth. When you receive more money than your body can physically hold, your system panics. It views that excess energy as a threat, and it subconsciously finds ways to get rid of it. We call this an energy leak. Today, I'm going to show you the 3 physical signs that your body is rejecting wealth, visible in your jaw, your habits, and even your digestion, and how to finally expand your capacity to hold it. Stay with me. Section 1. The science of leaking. Before we dive into the 3 signs, you need to understand what leaking actually means. In Taoist alchemy, the body has 3 treasures: Jing, Qi, and Shen. Jing is your vital essence, your sexual energy, your creative life force, the raw fuel stored in your sacral center. Qi is the vitality that circulates through your body. Shen is your spirit, your consciousness, your awareness. These 3 are interconnected, and the foundation of all of them is Jing. When your Jing is full, you are magnetic. You attract opportunities. You feel alive. Money flows toward you because you are radiating vitality. But when your Jing is leaking, when it is being dissipated unconsciously through physical habits, emotional patterns, or energetic mismanagement, you lose that magnetism. You can do all the manifestation work in the world, but without a full reservoir of Jing, you have nothing to magnetize with. In Western terms, think of it like this. Your nervous system is a battery. When the battery is charged, you emit a frequency of abundance. When the battery is constantly draining, you emit a frequency of depletion, and the universe responds accordingly. The sacral center is where that battery lives. And there are 3 primary ways the battery drains without you realizing it. Each one shows up in your body as a physical pattern, and each one directly correlates to financial instability. Here is why this matters. Most people think that if they just activate their sacral center, if they just open the flow, the money will come, and it will for a while. But if you do not seal the leaks, you are pouring water into a bucket with holes in it. The water comes in, the water goes out, and you are left wondering why you are still empty. The ancient Taoists understood this. They did not just activate energy. They cultivated it. They refined it. And most importantly, they learned how to contain it. In the Taoist internal alchemy texts, there is a principle called sealing the 5 gates. These are the 5 primary points through which Jing leaks out of the body. The eyes, through excessive visual stimulation. The mouth, through excessive talking or eating. The ears, through excessive noise consumption. The nose, through shallow breathing. And the lower gate, through unconscious sexual dissipation. When these gates are sealed, not through repression, but through conscious management, the energy accumulates in the lower dantian, your sacral center. And from that fullness, you can generate what the Taoists call the golden elixir, a state of such concentrated vitality that reality begins to reorganize itself around you. In modern terms, this is called coherence. When your nervous system is coherent, when your heart rate variability is high, when your brain waves are synchronized, when your body is not in constant stress response, you emit a measurable electromagnetic field that extends several feet beyond your physical body. And that field influences the people, opportunities, and circumstances around you. A 2015 study from the Heart Math Institute demonstrated that individuals in a coherent state were able to influence the autonomic nervous systems of people standing near them, even without physical contact. You are not just managing your own energy, you are broadcasting a signal, and money responds to that signal. That is what we are doing today. We are sealing the gates. We are building coherence. We are turning you into a magnet. Now, let me show you the 3 signs. Section 2. Sign number 1. Chronic holding patterns. The
The first sign that you are leaking money energy is this: chronic tension in your jaw, shoulders, or hips. Not occasional tightness, not soreness after a workout. I'm talking about habitual, persistent, low-grade clenching that you carry all day long, and that you have stopped noticing because it has become normal. Let me be very specific. Do you clench your jaw when you are concentrating? Do you hold your breath when you are stressed? Do you tighten your shoulders when you are working? Do you sit with your hips locked, legs crossed tightly, pelvis tilted forward or back? If yes, you are holding, and holding is the opposite of flow. Here is what is happening. When you hold tension in these three areas, jaw, shoulders, hips, you are unconsciously contracting your energy field. You are literally squeezing yourself shut. The jaw represents your ability to speak your worth, to ask for what you want, to receive feedback and compliments without deflecting. When your jaw is clenched, you are energetically saying, I cannot ask, I cannot receive, I must hold it all in. The shoulders represent your capacity to carry responsibility without burden. When your shoulders are chronically raised or hunched, you are signaling to your nervous system, I am unsafe, I am bracing for impact, I must protect myself. The hips represent your sacral center itself, your creativity, your sexuality, your flow.
When your hips are locked, your pelvis is tilted unnaturally, or your legs are always crossed tightly. You are closing off the very channel through which abundance enters. And here is the kicker. You cannot receive money while you are contracted. Think about it physically. If I hand you a gift and your hands are clenched into fists, you cannot take it. You have to open your hands to receive. Your body works the same way. When you are chronically tense, you are energetically unavailable. Opportunities come towards you, and you unconsciously push them away, not because you do not want them, but because your body is in defense mode. A 2018 study, published in the Journal of Bodywork and Movement Therapies, found that chronic muscular tension is directly correlated with sympathetic nervous system dominance, meaning your body is stuck in fight or flight mode, even when there is no threat. And when you are in fight or flight, your brain prioritizes survival over abundance. You hoard, you control, you resist spending. You reject opportunities that feel too big or too risky. Money cannot flow to someone who is bracing for disaster. So how do you know if this is you? Do this right now. Stop reading for a second. Check in with your body. Is your jaw relaxed or tight? Are your shoulders up by your ears or dropped and loose? Are your hips open or clenched? If you found even one area of tension, you have identified a leak. And it is not just about physical comfort. This tension is literally costing you money. Every time you clench your jaw during a sales call, you are energetically closing the deal before it even starts. Every time you hunch your shoulders while working, you are broadcasting, I am struggling, instead of, I am thriving. Every time you sit with your hips locked, you are blocking the flow of creative ideas, intuitive hits, and unexpected opportunities that would otherwise come through. This is not woo-woo. This is somatics. Your body language does not just communicate to other people. It communicates to your own nervous system. And your nervous system determines your frequency. And your frequency determines what you attract. Now, here is the fix. And we will go deeper into this in the protocol section. But the immediate practice is this. Soften. 3 times a day, stop what you are doing. Drop your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. Roll your hips in slow circles. Breathe into the tension. Do not force it to release. Just bring awareness to it. Awareness alone begins the unwinding process. You are not trying to be perfectly relaxed 24/7. You are learning to notice when you are holding and consciously choose to let go. That one shift from chronic contraction to conscious softening will change your financial reality faster than any affirmation ever could. Now, let us move to the second sign. Section 3. Sign number 2. Unconscious energy dissipation. The second sign that you are leaking money energy is unconscious dissipation of sexual and creative energy. This is the one that makes people uncomfortable, but we are going there because it is too important to skip. Your sexual energy and your financial energy are not separate. They are the same energy, same source,
same fuel, same frequency. In Tantra, this energy is called Shakti, the primordial creative force. In Taoism, it is Jing. In Kundalini Yoga, it is the serpent power coiled at the base of the spine. Whatever you call it, the principle is the same. When this energy is contained and refined, it becomes magnetism, charisma, creative power, and yes, financial abundance. But when this energy is dissipated unconsciously, when it is discharged without awareness, transmuted or directed, it leaks. And with it, your capacity to generate wealth leaks too. Now, I'm not talking about celibacy. I'm not saying you should never have sex or never experience pleasure. That is repression, and repression creates different problems.
I'm talking about unconscious dissipation. Let me give you examples. If you are scrolling through social media for hours, consuming stimulating content, feeling a low-grade arousal or agitation, and then collapsing into exhaustion without ever directing that energy toward anything creative or productive, you are dissipating. If you are engaging in sexual activity compulsively, not from genuine desire or connection, but from boredom, stress relief, or avoidance, you are dissipating. If you are fantasizing constantly, living in your head, imagining scenarios that never materialize into real action, you are dissipating. If you are eating compulsively, especially sweet or rich foods, as a way to fill a void or soothe anxiety, you are dissipating. Because food is fuel, and when you consume it unconsciously, you are burning through your Jing to process the excess instead of using it to build something. And here is the key. Dissipation is not always obvious. It does not feel like you are doing something wrong. It feels like relief. It feels like relaxation. It feels like you are just taking the edge off. But energetically, you are draining the battery, and the proof is in your bank account. Think about it. Have you ever noticed that after a period of excessive scrolling, binge-watching, or other numbing behaviors, your finances also feel flat? No new opportunities, no momentum, no flow. That is not a coincidence. You dissipated the energy that would have magnetized those opportunities. A 2020 study from Stanford University found that dopamine, the neurotransmitter associated with motivation, reward, and drive, is directly depleted by passive consumption of digital content. The more you scroll, the less motivated you feel. The less motivated you feel, the less action you take. The less action you take, the less money you make. But here is where it gets even more interesting. In the Taoist tradition, sexual energy is seen as the most concentrated form of Jing. When you consciously refine sexual energy through breathwork, meditation, or intentional sublimation, you are literally converting it into creative and financial power. This is why so many high-performing entrepreneurs, artists, and leaders talk about periods of celibacy or disciplined sexual practice during times of massive creative output. They are not being puritanical. They are being strategic. They are keeping the fuel in the tank instead of burning it unconsciously. Now, does this mean you should never have sex or never enjoy pleasure? Absolutely not. It means you should be conscious, intentional, present. If you are engaging sexually, be fully there. Do not dissipate mindlessly. If you are going to spend energy, spend it with awareness and purpose. And if you are in a period of building something important, a business, a project, a major financial goal, consider experimenting with energy conservation. Not forever, just for a focused period. 30 days, 90 days. See what happens. You might be shocked at how much creative power and financial opportunity shows up when you stop leaking through unconscious dissipation. And if this feels too difficult, if you feel addicted to the dissipation, that is a sign that there is a deeper wound underneath, usually shame, loneliness, or fear. And that wound is the real leak. The behavior is just the symptom. We will address how to seal this in the protocol section, but for now, just notice. Where are you unconsciously dissipating energy? What are your go-to numbing behaviors? Awareness is the first step. Now, let us move to the third sign, Section 4,
Sign number 3. Digestive and elimination instability. The third sign that you are leaking money energy is instability in your digestive system and elimination patterns. This one surprises people. But in traditional Chinese medicine and Ayurveda, the connection between digestion and wealth is explicit.
Your ability to digest food is directly linked to your ability to digest life, experiences, opportunities, and yes, money. If your digestion is weak, erratic, or imbalanced, you cannot hold energy. And if you cannot hold energy, you cannot hold wealth. Let me break this down. The sacral chakra governs the water element in the body. This includes not just your reproductive organs and creativity, but also your kidneys, bladder, intestines, and all fluid regulation. When your sacral center is open but leaking, one of the first places it shows up is in your gut. Here are the signs. Irregular bowel movements. You are constipated for days, then suddenly loose. There is no rhythm, no consistency, no predictability. Bloating or discomfort after eating. You feel heavy, sluggish, or swollen, even when you eat clean food. Poor absorption. You eat well, but you are always tired. You take supplements, but they do not seem to work. Your body is not assimilating what you give it. Frequent urination or inability to hold your bladder for normal periods. You are constantly running to the bathroom. Your body cannot retain fluids. Digestive sensitivity. Foods that used to be fine now upset your stomach. You feel like you are always on edge, reacting to everything. If any of these sound familiar, you have a leak. And here is why this matters for money. In 5-element theory, the water element governs flow, trust, and the ability to let go. When water is balanced, energy moves smoothly. You take in what you need, you release what you do not, and there is no stagnation. But when water is imbalanced, either excessive or deficient, you lose that rhythm. Constipation is energetic hoarding. You are holding on to what needs to be released. You are afraid to let go, even when letting go is necessary for the next phase. And financially, this shows up as clutching, controlling, refusing to spend even when spending is strategic. Diarrhea or loose elimination is energetic inability to hold. You are letting everything pass through too quickly. You cannot absorb, cannot integrate, cannot retain. And financially, this shows up as money flowing in and immediately flowing out. You make a sale, and the same day your car breaks down. You get a bonus, and suddenly there are 3 unexpected expenses. You are not cursed. You are just not holding the energy long enough for it to materialize into sustained wealth. And bloating or sluggish digestion is stagnation. Energy is coming in, but it is not moving. It is sitting there, undigested, unprocessed. And financially, this shows up as opportunities that never quite close. Projects that drag on forever. Clients who are interested, but never commit. Now, this is not just metaphysical. There is real science here. Your gut is called your second brain for a reason. It contains over 100 million neurons, more than your spinal cord. And 90% of your body's serotonin, the neurotransmitter associated with mood and well-being, is produced in your gut. When your gut is inflamed, imbalanced, or under stress, your entire nervous system is affected. You feel anxious, scattered, reactive, and from that state, you make poor financial decisions. A 2017 study published in Psychosomatic Medicine found that people with irritable bowel syndrome had significantly higher rates of financial stress and impulsive spending behaviors compared to control groups. The gut-brain money connection is real. So how do you fix this? First, you need to stabilize your digestion on a physical level. This is not spiritual bypassing. This is foundational. Eat at regular times. Your body thrives on rhythm. Skipping meals, eating at random hours, or constantly grazing creates digestive chaos. Chew your food thoroughly. Digestion begins in your mouth. If you are eating fast, distracted, or stressed, your body cannot process properly. Drink warm water, especially in the morning. Cold water shocks your system and weakens digestive fire. Warm water supports it. Reduce inflammatory foods. Sugar, processed oils, excessive caffeine, and alcohol all stress your gut. You do not have to be perfect,
but reduce the load. And here is the energetic piece. Your digestion reflects your relationship with receiving. If you are constantly bloated, ask yourself, am I trying to take in more than I can handle? Am I saying yes to too many things? If you are constipated, ask yourself, what am I afraid to release? What am I holding on to that I know needs to go? If you have loose elimination, ask yourself, am I afraid of commitment? Am I letting opportunities pass through me without fully engaging? Your body is giving you feedback. Listen to it. In the protocol section, I will give you specific practices to seal this leak. But for now, just notice. How is your digestion? How is your elimination? If it is erratic, you have found the third leak. Now let us talk about what to do. Before we move into the protocol, I want you to pause for a second. If you recognized even one of these signs in yourself, the chronic tension, the unconscious dissipation, the digestive instability, you are not broken. You are leaking, and leaks can be sealed. The fact that you are watching this video right now means you are ready to fix it. You are not here by accident. Your higher self led you here because it is time to stop the drain and start building real, sustainable wealth. If this is resonating with you, do two things right now. First, subscribe, because the next video in this series is going to show you how to accelerate wealth manifestation once your leaks are sealed, and you do not want to miss that. Second, leave a comment and tell me, which of the three signs hit hardest for you? Was it the tension, the dissipation, the digestion? Let me know, because your awareness of the problem is 50% of the solution. Now, let us seal the leaks. Section 5, the Sacral Seal Protocol. Now we get to the part that changes everything, the Sacral Seal Protocol.
This is a 3-part practice designed to plug the 3 leaks we just identified. You will do this daily for 21 days minimum, and by the end of that period, you will notice a dramatic shift, not just in how you feel, but in how money moves in your life. Let me be very clear. This is not a passive practice. This is not listen to a meditation and hope for the best. This requires your active participation, your discipline, and your commitment. But if you do it, it works. Let us go through it step by step. Part 1. The release practice. Sealing the tension leak. This practice addresses chronic holding patterns in your jaw, shoulders, and hips. Duration, 10 minutes twice daily, morning and evening. Step 1. Find a quiet space. Sit or stand comfortably. Step 2. Jaw release. Open your mouth as wide as you can. Hold for 3 seconds. Close. Repeat 5 times. Then gently massage your jaw joints with your fingertips. Small circles, 30 seconds each side. Finally, let your jaw hang slightly open, totally relaxed, and breathe through your mouth for 1 minute. Let any tension dissolve with each exhale. Step 3. Shoulder release. Lift your shoulders up toward your ears. Hold for 3 seconds. Drop them suddenly, letting them fall heavy. Repeat 5 times. Then roll your shoulders backward in big, slow circles 10 times, then forward 10 times. Finally, let your arms hang by your sides like dead weight. Feel the pull of gravity. Breathe into your shoulders for 1 minute. Step 4. Hip release. Stand with feet hip-width apart. Place your hands on your hips. Begin to circle your hips slowly, clockwise. Make the circles as big and smooth as possible. Do 10 circles. Then reverse counterclockwise 10 circles. Then shift your hips side to side, swaying gently 20 times. Finally, stand still and feel your pelvis. Is it tilted forward, back, or neutral? Gently adjust to neutral, tailbone pointing down, pubic bone pointing up. Breathe into your hips for 1 minute. Troubleshooting. If you feel pain or sharp discomfort, you are forcing. Soften. Go slower. The goal is not to stretch aggressively, but to introduce movement into stuck areas. If you have been holding tension for years, your body will resist at first.
That is normal. Stay gentle. Consistency matters more than intensity. If you feel emotional during this practice, sudden sadness, anger, or even joy, that is trapped energy releasing. Do not suppress it. Let it move through you. Cry if you need to. Shake if you need to. Your body is clearing what it has been holding. Why this works? You are training your nervous system to release habitual contraction. The more you practice conscious softening, the less you will unconsciously clench. And as your body opens, your energy field expands. You become more available to receive. The jaw holds your voice, your truth, your capacity to ask for what you want. When you release the jaw, you release the fear of being too much, too demanding, too visible. The shoulders hold your burden, your sense of responsibility, your need to control. When you release the shoulders, you release the belief that you have to do it all alone, that rest is weakness, that asking for help is failure. The hips hold your past, your trauma, your suppressed sexuality and creativity. When you release the hips, you release shame, guilt, and the unconscious vows of poverty you may have inherited from your lineage. This is not just physical therapy. This is energetic surgery. Do this every morning before you start your day and every evening before bed. No exceptions. 21 days. Part 2. The retention practice. Sealing the dissipation leak. This practice addresses unconscious dissipation of sexual and creative energy. Duration: 15 minutes, once daily, ideally in the morning. Step 1. Sit in a comfortable position. Close your eyes. Place one hand on your lower belly, just below your navel. Place the other hand on your heart. Step 2. Breathe deeply into your belly.
Feel it expand under your hand. Hold the breath for 4 counts. Exhale slowly through your nose, contracting your lower belly and pelvic floor as you exhale. Imagine you are drawing energy upward from your sacral center into your heart. Repeat this breath cycle for 5 minutes. Step 3. Visualization. As you breathe, visualize a glowing orange sphere in your sacral center, about 2 inches below your navel. With each inhale, the sphere grows brighter and fuller. With each exhale, the energy from the sphere rises up your spine like warm honey, filling your heart, your throat, your head. You are not losing the energy. You are circulating it, refining it, transmuting it from raw fuel into creative power. Step 4. Set an intention. After 5 minutes of breath work, place both hands on your lower belly. Say out loud or silently, "I choose to contain my energy. I direct my power with intention. I am magnetic, whole, and full." Step 5. Commit to conscious energy management. For the next 21 days, you are going to track your dissipation behaviors. Every time you feel the urge to scroll mindlessly, binge watch, eat compulsively, or engage in any numbing behavior, pause. Take 3 deep breaths. Ask yourself, is this serving my highest good, or am I leaking? If you still choose to do the behavior, do it consciously. But most of the time, you will find that simply pausing is enough to break the pattern. Advanced technique. If you feel a strong wave of sexual or creative energy, and you are not in a position to channel it into work or creative output, use the microcosmic orbit breath. Inhale, drawing energy up your spine from sacral to crown. Exhale, circulating it down the front of your body from crown back to sacral. Do 9 full cycles. This recirculates the energy instead of letting it dissipate. Common obstacles. You will feel resistance. Your mind will tell you this is too restrictive, too difficult, that you deserve to relax. That voice is not you. That is the pattern defending itself. Do not negotiate with it. Simply acknowledge it and return to the practice. You might also feel increased sexual desire or creative restlessness in the first week. Good. That means the energy is building. Do not panic and discharge it. Sit with the intensity. Learn to hold more power than you are used to holding. Why this works? You are building the muscle of containment. You are teaching your body that it is safe to hold energy, that you do not need to discharge it constantly to feel okay. And as you build that capacity, your magnetism grows. Opportunities that would have passed you by now stop and notice you. This is how high performers work. They do not leak. They accumulate, refine, and direct, and you are learning to do the same. Part 3. The grounding practice. Sealing the digestion leak. This practice addresses instability in your digestive system and your ability to hold wealth. Duration: 10 minutes, twice daily, morning and before meals. Step 1. Stand barefoot on the ground. If you are indoors, stand on a natural surface if possible. Wood, stone, grass. Feel your feet rooting down. Step 2. Place your hands on your lower belly. Take 5 slow, deep breaths into your belly, feeling it expand and contract. Step 3. Grounding visualization. As you breathe, imagine roots growing from the soles of your feet deep into the earth. These roots anchor you, stabilize you, connect you to the infinite abundance of the earth. With each exhale, send any excess energy, anxiety, or chaos down through the roots into the ground. Let the earth absorb it. Step 4. Digestive activation. Rub your hands together vigorously until they are warm. Place them on your lower belly. Move your hands in slow, clockwise circles over your belly, following the path of your intestines. Do this for 3 minutes. You are massaging your digestive organs, stimulating blood flow, and calming your nervous system. Step 5. Affirmation. After the massage, keep your hands on your belly. Say, out loud or silently, I digest and absorb what serves me. I release what does not. I hold my energy with ease. Money flows to me and stays with me. Step 6. Commit to rhythmic eating. For the next 21 days, eat at regular times. No skipping meals, no erratic eating. Create a rhythm. Your body needs predictability to feel safe. And when your body feels safe, it stops hoarding and starts circulating. Why this works? You are training your body to trust the rhythm of receiving and releasing. You are stabilizing your nervous system and your digestive system simultaneously. And as your gut heals, your financial patterns stabilize. Money stops being erratic. It becomes consistent, predictable, sustainable. The full protocol. Daily schedule. Morning, 25 minutes total. 10 minutes, release practice, jaw, shoulders, hips. 15 minutes, retention practice, breath, visualization, intention. Before meals, 10 minutes. Grounding practice, roots, belly massage, affirmation. Evening, 10 minutes. Release practice, jaw, shoulders, hips. Total time commitment, 45 minutes per day, split into 3 sessions. This is not a lot of time. You spend more time scrolling. You spend more time worrying. You spend more time doing things that do not move you forward. This practice will seal your leaks and turn you into a container for wealth. Commit to 21 days. Do not skip. Do not half-ass it. Show up fully and watch what happens. Section 6. What to expect. Let me tell you what is going to happen when you seal the leaks. Week 1. You will feel the shifts internally first. Your body will feel lighter, more open, more alive. The chronic tension will start to ease. You will notice when you are clenching, and you will soften automatically. Your digestion will begin to stabilize. You will feel more grounded, more present. Week 2. The external signs will start appearing. Small amounts of money will show up. A refund, a discount, a forgotten payment. Someone will reach out with an opportunity. You will have an idea that feels aligned and exciting. Your energy will feel fuller, like you are holding more power than before. This is also when you might experience what I call the leakage test. An old pattern will try to reassert itself. You will feel the urge to slip back into numbing behaviors, to skip the practice, to tell yourself it is not working. Do not fall for it. This is your nervous system testing whether you are serious. Push through. The breakthrough is on the other side. Week 3, the momentum builds. Opportunities will come faster. Money will flow more consistently. You will feel magnetic in a way you have not felt before. People will comment on your energy. You will show up differently, and your bank account will reflect that shift. By day 21, you will not be the same person who started this protocol. You will have sealed the leaks, and you will have built a foundation for sustained wealth. But here's the key. You have to stick with it. You have to do the practice even on the days you do not feel like it. You have to choose discipline over convenience. Because this is not about a quick fix. This is about rewiring your nervous system, your energy field, and your relationship with money at the deepest level. And that takes time. That takes commitment. That takes you showing up for yourself every single day. Are you ready? Let me recap the 3 physical signs that you are leaking money energy. 1. Chronic tension in your jaw, shoulders, or hips. You are holding instead of flowing. 2. Unconscious dissipation of sexual and creative energy. You are burning fuel that should be building wealth. 3. Digestive and elimination instability. You are not holding the energy long enough for it to materialize. If you recognized any of these signs, you now know what to do. The Sacral Seal Protocol will plug the leaks and turn you into a container for abundance. Do the practice for 21 days. Do not skip. Do not make excuses and then come back and tell me what happened. Because I already know. The people who commit to this protocol see results every single time. Now,